What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTG headquarters, doing what I do, cracking packs. Here I am on release day with another box of Modern Masters. I don't know what order I will be uploading them in, but this is either the first box you're seeing from me or the second. I guarantee you that. I'm going to save a box to draft with some friends. I'm going to save a box maybe to open on my live stream, because I'm really pushing hard to get people to hang out on the live stream on twitch.tv/MTG headquarters. You can hit the follow button over there too, so that you know like when I start streaming. This, as you can see, well, you probably can't see, this is a box that I purchased from my local hobby town. I had to go to 4 different places to get 4 boxes, or 3 different places to get 4 boxes, and then I pre-ordered from internet retailers. Those should probably arrive next week. Absolutely love the packaging. Thankfully, because it's Hobby Town and because he's a friend of mine and because I buy so many RCs, remote control cars, for my RC channel from him, I got a box. I got it at MSRP, which is what you should be paying. I know many of you aren't. Now, it has instructions on how to do a Modern Masters draft, so, you know, very important that you follow every step that Wizards tells you. Ouch, I kicked the table and my foot's cold, so that super hurt. Alright, so let me zoom in for you, because I know you guys like to see the actual cards. Who would have thunk it? I opened, in my first box, I had a couple, I think I had a sword, a kitchen finks, a couple sicko dragons. For right now, I'm going through both the uncommons and the commons. You guys let me know in the comments down below any future boxes if you just want me to skip to the uncommons. But there are some good commons. Nantuko Shaman, Avian Changeling, Frogmite. We got a Hanakami, Petals of Insight, Rift Elemental, Gleam of Resistance, Death Denied, Spellstutter Sprite, Blind Spot Giant. We got our first uncommons of Vivid Marsh, a Marsh Flitter, Riftwing Cloudscape, and a rare is a Chalice of the Void, with our foil being a Blind Spot Giant. Chalice of the Void is XX. It enters the battlefield with X charge counters on it, and whenever a player casts a spell with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on the Chalice, counter that spell. Not a bad little spelly poo. I'm gonna try to give you a better look at the cards, although sometimes when you zoom in too far, it's difficult for the camera to focus, so we'll see. We got a Vedalken Dismisser, a Skyreach Manta, Dream Spoiler Witches, Reach Through Mists, Torrent of Stone, Thalid, Face Falter, Crush Underfoot, Aether Spellbomb, Saltfield Recluse, Rift Sweeper, Cloud Goat Ranger is our first uncommon, a Path to Exile, second uncommon. Oop. Our first uncommon was a Rift Sweeper. And then we have a Woodfall Primus as our rare. Just a big beefy creature. And a Blinding Beam as our foil. Maybe I'll zoom out. Sorry about all the zoom love here. I just want to get you guys the best picture I can. How many of you got some Modern Masters and you're opening it or have already opened it? Bet it was hard to resist. We have a Thundering Giant, Reach Through Mists, Warren Pilferers, Blight Speaker, Erratic Mutation, Gleam of Resistance, Death Denied, Spellstutter Sprite, Blind Spot Giant, Moth Dusk Changeling, Thirst for Knowledge is our first uncommon. Then we have a Flicker Wisp, Electrolyze, and a rare Bridge from Below, 3 black. Whenever a non-token creature is put in your graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. When a creature is put in opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, exile it. Huh. Mirror Enforcer is our foil. It's funny, it's kind of a weird day. I actually have a little bit of catch up to do. I got to finish the random Fallen Empires box that I started for the channel, and then I also have to do the Dragon's Maze event deck, which I finally picked up today. So it's kind of a weird day, opening up Modern Masters, then going all the way back to Fallen Empire, and then all the way to Standard. Lava Spike, Amaru Scout, Thalid Germinator, Thalid Shell Dweller, Blinding Beam, Siphon Life, Test of Faith, Ethereum Sculptor, Moldervine Cloak, Arcbound Worker. We have Vivid Grove as our first uncommon. Then we have Eternal Witness, Grinning Ingus. No, not as good as Tunnel Ingus. And we have a Divinity of Pride, a 4/4 for 5, flying lifelink, and it gets +4/+4 as long as you have 25 or more life. Yikes. And we have Petals of Insight as our foil. That is crazy. It's crazy sauce. La 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 la. Look at the Thundering Giant, man. He's got muscles in his butt. He has butt muscles. Muscles. Alright. On that note, dampen thought. Warren Pilferers. Warspike Changeling. Pyrite Spellbomb. Festering Goblin. Fury Charm. Pepper Smoke. Sanctum Gargoyle. Bone Splitter. First uncommon is Sandsower. Stir the Pride. Trigon Predator, and a rare Eric Salvagers, a 2/4 with 1 colorless, 1 white. Return target artifact card with converted mana cost of 1 or less from graveyard to your hand. And we have a Spellstutter Sprite as our foil. Oh, give me at least a Dark Confidant or a Tarmogoyf. I would be so happy. I don't have either of those cards. I do have a box of Future Set over there that if I don't get a Tarmogoyf for this box, I might just rip it open. Penumbra Spider. Vidalcan Dismisser. Kithkin Greatheart. Empty the Warrens. Grape Shot. Face Falter. Sanctum Gargoyle. Walker of the Grove. Perilous Research. Saltfield Recluse. Our first uncommon is Cloud Goat Ranger. We have another Kitchen Finks. Yay, Kitchen Finks. We have a Vivid Meadow and a rare Doubling Season. That's a money rare, I believe. If an effect would put 1 or more tokens onto the battlefield under your control, it puts twice as many of those tokens onto the battlefield instead. If an effect would place 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, it places twice that many instead. And we have a Grinning Ingus as our foil. Doubling Season's no joke, right? That's legit. That's legit. It's too legit to quit, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's legit, but it's also too legit to quit. Alright. Here we go. We have a Arcbound Wanderer. Let me, there we go. Court Homunculus. Terramorphic Expanse. Erratic Mutation. Fairy Mechanist. Gleam of Resistance. Drag Down. Pestermite. Search for Tomorrow. Stink Drinker Daredevil. First uncommon is a Vivid Marsh. Then we have a Paradic Dragon. Love that artwork. Mole Drifter. And a rare, a Dragonstorm. I already have a Dragonstorm. I don't want any more Dragonstorms. Paying 9 to bring a dragon out. Ooh, another text. I wonder if all these are people texting me saying, dude, when are you going to upload your Modern Masters? Dude, MTG headquarters, when are you going to upload your Modern Masters? I'm working on it, fellas and ladies, because I know a whopping 6% of you are females. You know who you are. Brute Force. Imperosaur. Stinkweed. Aether Snipe. Rothy Trapper. Fiery Fall. Perilous Research. Saltfield Recluse. Street Wraith. Mirror Enforcer. Take Possession is our first uncommon. Manamorphous. A Darkmoor Salvage and a rare Ooh. Ooh, Kiki Jiki. A Kiki Jiki. A Kiki 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 Jiki. Kiki Jiki. An Echoing Courage. Very good to have Kiki Jiki. That helps. 5-drop for 2/2 haste, but tap. Put a token that's a copy of a target non-legendary creature you control onto the battlefield. That token has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of next end step. Kiki Jiki. It's awesome to actually pull one of those from a pack. It's a very good experience because I do have one from the vault, but Kiki Jiki is not a cheap card either. So that helps. Earn some money back. We have a Thieving Sprite. Greater Moss Dog. Better than the lesser. Latchkey Fairy. Hillcomber Giant. Traumatic Visions. Test of Faith. Ethereum Sculptor. Moldervine Cloak. Arcbound Worker. Rift Elemental. Our first uncommon is Plumervale. A Grinning Ingus. A Pithis. Pithis. And a rare, a Lotus Bloom. Alright. And you have a Runed Stalactite. Ooh. Definitely some, we got, what, a Kitchen Finks, Kiki Jiki, Lotus Bloom. Probably not mentioning something that's probably better than all of that. I just wasn't around. Fairy Macabre. Even though she looks devilish, she's got the look. If you know what I mean, she's got the look. Frogmite, Amaru Scout, Latchkey Fairy, Rift Bolt. Great. I could see this being good lightning bolt art. Blight Speaker, Perilous Research, Fury Charm, Peer Through Depths, Aether Spellbomb, first uncommon, Paradise Mantle. Ooh, even better. Babylicious. Incremental Growth. Ah. Horobi's Whisper, and a rare Cold-Eyed Selkie. 3-drop for a 1/1 Island Walk. Whenever Cold-Eyed deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. And a foil Otherworldly Journey. So how are you guys enjoying the longer format? I don't think I would dream of doing the longer format with 36 packs, but with 24, what the H. What the Tunnelingus. We have a Lava Spike. I wouldn't mind just first picking that. I don't know. Is that a first pick? Probably not. Stinkweed Imp. Dispeller's Capsule. Logic Knot. Drag Down. Pestermite. Search for Tomorrow. Stink Drinker's Daredevil. Siphon Life. Absorb Vis. Our first uncommon is Mad Auntie. She is mad. She's got a frog on her head. I mean, come on. Spore Sower Thalid. Trigon Predator. And a rare, a Blood Moon. Yay! Non-basic lands are mountains. Good stuff here. Epoch Aerosite is our foil. Oh, Blood Moon. Great card, right? If you don't play red and that hits the board. Oh, non-basic lands are mountains. Still a good card, though. Still a good card. Alrighty. This has been a pretty good box so far. Errant Emephron, Giant Dust Wasp, Deep Cavern Imp, Amaru Seekers. I feel like I have that in every pack. Rothy Trapper, Torrent of Stone, Pyrite Spellbomb, Bone Splitter, Glacial Ray, Peer Through Depths. Our first uncommon is a Flicker Wisp. Then a Horobi's Whisper. Shh, he's whispering. Mull Drifter, and our rare is a Death Cloud. And we have a Rothy Trapper. I feel like Death Cloud's the new Hellkite Tyrant for me. Such a small set. Why do I keep getting that card? No Elspeth, no Bobs, no Goyfs, no notable crazy cards, but some good value. Deep Cavern Imp, Seekers, Lava Spike, Grape Shot, Face Falter, Bound in Silence, Arcbound Stinger, Pestermite, Moldervine Cloak, Death Denied. Our first uncommon is a Tide Hollow Sculler, a Tar Pitcher, then that Epochericite, and a rare is a Meloku the Cloud Mirror. We have a Dampened Thought as our foily. That's a pretty good card, I guess. It's a 2/4, and then you pay 1, and you can put out an illusion token if you take a land off the board, I guess. So probably late game. The old Macabre Fairy, Veteran Armor, Hammerheim Deadeye, Giant Dustwasp, Citadel Woodreaders, Torrent of Stone, Street Wraith, Mirror Enforcer, Fury Charm, Pepper Smoke. Our first uncommon is Sandsower. Then we have a Vivid Creek, a Reach of Branches, and an Elspeth. There we go. Oh! And then a foil Sword of Light and Shadow. If that was Fire and Ice, I would have just pooped my pants on camera, but still. That's a value pack, baby. I think this box is paid for, very close to paid for already. That is pretty neat. Box 1 was kind of underwhelming. I mean, anything now. We got the Elspeth. We need a Sword of Fire and Ice. We need a Bob. Hammerheim Deadeye. And then Tuco Shaman, Thieving Sprite, Ivory Giant, Thalid, Siphon Life, Spell Stutter Sprite, Test of Faith, Echoing Courage, Stink Drinker Daredevil. Our first is, of course, the Mad Auntie, Murderous Redcap, Necromoeba, and our rare is what? Extirpate, and we have a Riftwing Cloudskate. This is a 1-drop instant. Choose target card in graveyard of another other than basic land card. Search its owner's graveyard, hand, library, and all cards. Exile all cards of the same name and exile them. Oh, that's pretty solid. I usually really hate cards that have all that text on them, but that's pretty solid, huh? We're on the home stretch. We're on the home stretch. Just a few packs to go. Hoping for that mythical value city box. Aether Snipe, Deep Cavern Imp, Court Homunculus, Hillcomer Giant, Ralphie Trapper, Fairy Mechanist, Warren Weirdling, Otherworldly Journey, Mog War Marshal, Sylvan Bounty, and we have a Mind Funeral as an uncommon, Mirror Retriever, Esperzoa, and a rare Gifts Ungiven. And we have a Plumeveil foil. Search your library for up to 4 cards with different names and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2 of these cards, puts the cards into your graveyard, the rest into your hand. I'm going to open this pack. It has the Sword of Fire and Ice on it. I feel like the Sword of Fire and Ice is in here. I feel it way down in my plums, which have now a nice bluish hue. They're plump and ready for market. Avian Changeling, Frogmite, Vidalcan Dismisser, Skyreach Manta. That's pretty cool. Kami, Dispeller's Capsule, Fury Charm, Peer Through Depths, Aether Spellbomb, Walker of the Grove. Our first uncommon is Desperate Ritual. Pretty sick. And it has Splice on Arcane. Death Rattle, Trump the Domains, and a rare Aether Vial. Not a bad card, though. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on it. Tap. You may put a creature card with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Aether Vial from your hand onto the battlefield. That's not a bad card, right? Especially for a 1-drop. Get that out there on turn 1 and just let it build. Alright, we have an Errant, Emerferon, Greater Moss Dog, Blinding Beam, Terramorphic Expanse, Kordoma's Reach, Fairy Mechanist, Warren Weirdling, Otherworldly Journey, Mogwar Marshal, Sylvan Bounty, Meadow Boon, Shrapnel Blast is our second uncommon, and Feud Killer's Verdict is our last uncommon. Into Akira Great Glass Spinner. 2/2 flyer, and it gives all creatures that when they're the target of a spell for the first time in a turn, it gets countered. And a foil Lava Spike. Actually looks really cool. Now that I've been like back in the game, you know, for quite some time, I think how foils turn out does kind of matter to me. I do like them. Deep Cavern Imp, Court Homunculus, Kithkin Greatheart, Brute Force. Oh, it's just dust. Fiery Fall, Erratic Mutation, Sentinel Woodreaders, Bone Splitter, Sporoloth Ancient, Echoing Truth. Of course, the first uncommon is always... Oh no, this is Anti-Snitch. Then we have a Lightning Helix, a Mirror Retriever, and a Demigod of Revenge. 5/4 for 5, flying in haste. When you cast it, return all cards named Demigod of Revenge from your graveyard to the battlefield and reach through mists. Yowza. Seems like there's some pretty big swings here. Modern Masters or Modern. If you had 2 or 3 of those that you milled out in the graveyard or something, it could get pretty saucy. Alright, we have a Veteran Armor. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these boxes and do like a pack a day. I think I'll do that maybe for June. Pack a day kind of thing. Or Spike Changeling, Errant Emorphoron, Giant Dust Wasp, Petals of Insight, Thallid Shell Dweller, Walker of the Grove, Crushed Underfoot, Raven's Crime, Mirror Enforcer, Spell Snare is our first uncommon. Then we have Sudden Shock, Croson's Grip, and a rare is a 10-drop Greater Gargadon. Because everyone knows there's not enough 10-drops out there. Amaru's Seekers is our rare. 10-drop for a 9/7 with Suspend 10. Which means remove an artifact, creature, or land. Remove a time counter from Greater Gargadon. Activate this ability only if Greater Gargadon is suspended. Down to, what do we have? We have like a draft set. We have 4 packs left. Let's bring it home, Modern Masters box from Hobbytown. I always have great luck from Hobbytown. Alrighty. Seekers, Arcbound Wanderer, Empty the Warrens, Penruba Spider, Fiery Fall, Citadel Woodreaders, Crushed Underfoot, Raven's Crime, Mirror Enforcer, Saprolith Ancient, Marsh Flitter, that's our first uncommon. Tribal Flames, Worm Harvest, and a rare Katsaki's War Wage with a Walker of Grove as the foilie. All artifacts you have at the beginning of your upkeep sacrifice the artifact unless you pay 1. Some cool cards though. We got a Blood Moon, we got an Elspeth, I think we had a Kitchen Finks. What else do we have? Doubling Season, was that in this box too? That's pretty good value. Alright. Dream Spoiler Witches, Reach Through Mists, Impurasaur, Blight Speaker, Logic Knot, Sen's Enlistment, Drag Down, Sting Courager, Arcbound Worker, Kodorama's Reach, Relic of Progenitus is our first uncommon. Careful Consideration is our second. Tarashi's Grasp, and a Figure of Destiny with a Stinkweed Imp foil. The kind of bummed out when I get rares, like more than one of a particular rare and none of the others yet. I think that's my second or third Figure of Destiny. But whatever. Here we go, last 2 packs. Wish me luck. Thallid Germinator, Thundering Giant, Dampened Thought, Warren Pilferers, Thallid, Face Falter, Ivory Giant, Saprolith Ancient, Echoing Truth, Perilous Research, Etched Oracle, Spell Snare is our second uncommon. Etched Oracle was the first. Then we have Croson Grip, And a rare Glimmervoid. At the beginning of the end step, if you control no artifacts, sacrifice it. Otherwise, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. That's pretty good, huh? I won't give that a meh. Alright, so we're coming to the end of box number 2. If you want to stay up with all the crazy Modern Masters openings that I do, I'll be opening at least 5 boxes, maybe more, maybe 8 boxes. Please take a moment to thumbs up this video. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you take a moment to subscribe. Join one of the fastest Magic the Gathering YouTube channels out there, you know, in the world and stuff. I really love having all of you. And if you want to chat anything Magic the Gathering related, please use the comment section down below. We have a great community. I love you guys. So if you have questions or comments, I try to get back to as many people as I can. Warspike Changeling, Nantuko Shaman, Traumatic Visions, Grape Shot, Gleam of Resistance, Death Denied, Spellstutter Sprite, Blind Spot Giant, Sylvan Bounty, Moth Dust Changeling, A Vivid Crag, Lightning Helix, Tar Pitcher. Those are our uncommons. Vivid Crag, Lightning Helix, Tar Pitcher. And our rare is an Aether's Worn Canist. A 2/2 for 2. Each player who has cast a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast additional non-artifact spells. And a foil Gifts Ungiven. Well, at least it's a foil rare. So, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, please take a moment to crush that thumbs up button. I know it's silly, but it means a lot to me. If you're new to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe, as I upload videos fairly regularly of both new stuff like this as well as vintage sets. Like right after I'm done filming this, I'm going to keep rolling and finish that Fallen Empires box. Deck techs and so much more here at youtube.com/MTG headquarters, or check me out on facebook.com/MTG headquarters. Thanks for watching this, you guys, and I'll talk to you again real soon.
I really hope you enjoyed this video. Check out some of our most popular playlists, everything from MTG vlogs, gameplay video, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. And if you haven't yet, here's your opportunity to crush that subscribe button to join the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channel on YouTube. Thanks again, and we'll see you real soon.